This is a question from a participant in Ireland. How can I easily and effortlessly cancel and completely clear judgment and fear from my beingness so that I can move from craving and desiring being passionate lightness to actually being passionate lightness?
First and foremost, craving is a yearning. But right now, let's command, as we have been, commanding everything to stabilize it, because we've been playing with this the whole time. But fear is something humorous. So when we all look at the fear states, let's forget about what it has to show. Let's forget about what there is to learn. Whenever contemplating even fear is such a funny dynamic. It's such a curious dynamic. It all comes down to what is there to lose. It's really all it comes down to, and all comes down to mortality. So I make humor of it, but I'm very serious about it. If the physical is the only thing there is to lose, the physical doesn't have a problem with it. The only part that has a problem with it is the egoic arrogance. So if we're going to lose the ego, hey, bring it on, man. Because that's the only part that's losing, is the egoic structure. Now from there, it's the ego losing its power, its grasp, and its hold. So even as we look at it together, even as we've already removed the fear levels, what is the egoic structure that has only been misperceived anyways? It's been created via misinterpretations. It's been created via one polarized state here battling another polarized state here. So something's right, something's wrong. Something's good, something's bad. And for some reason, it's all internalized to have something to do with you. Now, isn't that amazing? This is good, that's bad, and it's something to do with you. You're always the one getting the blame. So the humorous part about it is, from here, we have a battle going on. But remember, it's all based on mortality of the egoic structure. And as we play with the mortality of the egoic structure, you know, inside and out, there's nothing to lose. The body has no opinion of it anyways. So we have this outside deity that really exists about right here, that's happening so fast around and being scanned from right here. This right here is the interpreter. It's actually the pineal gland, not the pituitary, the pineal. This filtering, and wham, the decision's made. So right here, we have all these colorful thought forms. Then the decision's made, and it's going to go right here, right in the subpsyche. Okay? And now what we're doing is, maybe that's just not true. So, that's right back there again. Running in all these different directions. And collapsing. So, if we right now choose not to choose, which is kind of an oxymoron, that was quite humorous. Well, the egoic structure is like this. It's losing its mortality. Honestly, it's losing its life. It has no more life, period. It has nothing at all, period, to exist any longer. It has nowhere to exist. It's losing its life force. It's not in charge. Now from here, when we look at it right in the eyes, and here's your body principle, most importantly, here you are. And then we have this little fragmentation. What do we call that? The ego. The mental and then the emotional. I'll make it AL, okay? So now we have all these other states right there that have kept, these particles and these portals in place. Now we can, I don't want to get into levels because it is what it is. There's the thought, the decision, that's what's holding it in place. There's all the emotion behind it. All these reasons why something's great, all these reasons why it's not, and all the angst. Well, all right. Here's the pineal pituitary gland. Here's the storage cabinet, subpsyche. Here's the psyche. Oop, hello. Now, if we look at all of this right here, none of that has to do with you or you. It's just a lot of busy work. Now, from here, why don't we just bring it to a state of great simplicity, which is what is. Because when we look at what is, well, from here, this right here, it is complete death. Or shall I say, a complete end of the egoic levels. All this power that's had so much power over you. Or shall I say, over all of creation, including you. We see, let's not make it work, because truthfully speaking, it does not work one iota. It's happening anyway, sweetie. Fear, right here, which is all what we've already removed. You see, that part's a done deal. This right here is the dying away. And why don't we just call it shedding away, as you as creator saying, well, yeah, thank you, but no thank you. Be gone, be gone, be gone. And I mean that very literally. This is not about questioning or anything colorful. This is literally done deal, man. Out of here. Let there be light, let there not be light. It's really that clear. We see this right here that once had all these intertwining webs of matrices that have said, this is accurate, that's true, that's me, that's me, that's me. Well, all of these intertwining matrices here that were at one time such a beautiful, beautiful intertwining matrix of consciousness. I really want to be clear. All these intertwining matrices, this is what I am, that's who I am. Mom told me that, Dad told me that. The world, all the mass consciousness said this, said that. If I don't have this, if I don't do that, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, says the mass consciousness, mass particles, the outside world as a whole. I'm a this. Well, yeah. But wow, man. The big question mark came in. And same with the message. Well, sweetheart, maybe that's not accurate. Maybe that doesn't even have to do with you anymore. And then all of this began to shed away. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Then, wow. It started dying away. But see, its mortality is the part being challenged here, not you, not even your body principle, because you're saying you're letting the whole universe and all of you come here to play. Man, bring it on. All the way through Ireland, the whole planet, the whole globe entirely. But now, we're not letting all of this define you anymore. We're actually letting ourselves be undefined and refined as who you are. Because now, wow, we have all these unfoldments that used to be cyclical cycles of repetition. That's changing too. Boy, is it dying away, metamorphosizing, dying away. All right, man, show me what's next. But even as we're saying, hey, man, show me what's next. Watch how fast. Everything else, sequences of events, so forth and so forth. start to metamorphosize, change. But like my angel was saying, yeah, things are so unfamiliar, man. Most definitely, definitely, 150%. But it's you stepping in, stepping forward, saying, hey, man, let's go.